And guys, we're back. Post-show for UFC 228. I wanted to do this a bit sooner, but I thought it was only right that I wait for my brother to be available since he got all the predictions right. And sure. I've been hearing about it all week. So what a card it was. Stay tuned as we recap UFC 228. Welcome to the Sanderson Show. So, Cal, let's get into it. What a card it was. Momentous card.
Excellent card. Excellent.
One of the best in UFC history?
Definitely best card of the year. Yeah, one of the best. Yeah.
2018,
no
hands
doubt.
down.
No
hands
doubt.
down, 2018, best card of the year.
Best card.
There were finishes, crazy finishes, knockouts. There were crazy submissions. I mean, we'll start with the first fight on the main card, which was Al Hassan versus Price, and it was hell from the first bell. What a knockout.
They went at it, man.
Yeah.
Both of them, you know what? You got to give them credit. Man.
Yeah.
They both went in there. They both went to knock each other out. Someone just got caught quick, man.
Very quick.
That's all it was.
Very quick.
I think I called this one, right, Cal?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think I called them all, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been humble as well, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, we've got a short recap for this fight because it was a short fight, but what a knockout. Very clean knockout, no debate with it.
I think something like 8 round 1 finishes he had or something so like that.
Carries power in his hands.
What can I say? Don't know what his ground game's like because we haven't actually seen it, to be honest. But it was phenomenal. But to be honest, he took a couple of shots as well.
Yeah.
Got to give Price some props, man. He gave his all as well.
Yeah,
so lovely fight.
But yeah, great way to kick off the main card. And then we went straight into Riviera and Dodson, which is arguably the worst fight on this. Well, it was unfortunately the worst fight on the card.
Still a good fight.
Really cagey affair in the first couple of minutes of the first round. Dodson trying to feel his way in, trying to work out his range, and Riviera was professional throughout. But I mean, both struck. It was a standing fight. It was literally a Muay Thai fight, wasn't it? Muay Thai and kickboxing fight, and they both put on a show as much as they could have, kind of cancelled each other out a little bit, but I thought the decision was right.
You agree with it?
Yeah,
I agree with it.
30 rounds.
I thought Dodson was a bit quicker than him, but then saying that he's come up a little bit, hasn't he, in weight, so that he's got the speed advantage. But Riviera, I think he just fought a better game.
He did,
to be honest, and totally agreed with the judge's decision. Could have gone either way, to be honest. I wouldn't have even made too much of an argument if it went the other way.
I had it 3 rounds to none, but it's weird when you see on the scorecards it's 30-27. You almost feel like it's a domination. It wasn't a domination.
No, it wasn't dominating.
He just won the rounds. He did enough to win the rounds. It wasn't a domination. Yeah. He wasn't Dodson wasn't outclassed. It was just a good fight.
It was a nice fight.
It was a nice fight.
Yeah. Worst fight on the card, but a very good fight at the same time.
But it was a good fight.
Can't complain, man.
And then we got
your guy.
Zabit. I swear I want to be Russian because of Zabit. The guy's special. The first round, he just felt him out a little bit. You started to see the last minute of the first round, he figured him out and started letting off strikes.
Yeah.
The second round, the submission.
I didn't even know what to say. I didn't even know what to say. And he actually said in the post-fight interview that he was going for a specific submission, so he knew what he wanted to do, and just played right into his hands, man.
And just imagine there were 2 of those submissions on that night because Aljamain Sterling pulled off the same submission.
Prelims, right?
And everyone's calling it a knee bar. The Beats wasn't actually a knee bar; it was a hamstring stretch. Sterling's was a knee bar because it ruptured his ligaments, but this was more of a hamstring stretch. And honestly, Zabit is just special. The moment he took his back, you knew he was in trouble. I thought he was going to go for the choke, and then the next thing I know, he's tied him up like he's in a Spider-Man web, and couldn't get out.
No doubt this guy's special. The only thing I say is his stand-up weren't great. I don't think his stand-up is that great.
You don't?
I'm not overly impressed with his stand-up.
Controversial. That weren't me saying that.
On the floor, no doubt. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. But his stand-up, I don't know. I want to see him against some tougher opponents.
Well, the talk is Mendes next.
Now, that would be a good... The only thing is, though, Mendes...
It's almost a foot difference in height.
That's crazy. I'm not happy with that matchup.
If Mendes takes that fight, he's a brave guy.
No, I can't see Mendes winning that. There's too much of a difference, man.
Mendes, I think he's gets eaten alive in that fight. He's going to have to take him down and try and ground and pound, but then you take him down...
You take him down and you're going to lose.
You're going to get submitted.
You're going to lose. Yeah, you're going to lose. I'm not happy with that fight for him. But credit where credit's due. Listen...
Zabit.
He's the man.
And it just goes to show, I mean, as we were saying about the submission, 2 of those submissions is the first time someone's executed that submission since UFC 151, and we've had 2 on the same night. It's like waiting for buses, isn't it? Crazy. So, I mean, Zabit's done it again. Did he? I'm pretty sure he got a bonus for that.
He got a bonus. Yeah, both got a bonus.
Well deserved.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, well deserved.
So, yeah.
So, then we move on to another fight you predicted. We both said Andrade would win, but you said it'd be in the first. I said second. Blah blah blah.
Listen, that girl. I didn't even know what to say about the power. From the opening bell, opening bell, she went for her. She caught her within the first 5 seconds, and I can't even pronounce her name, Carolina. She was on the back foot all the way.
Yeah, and you could just see in her face she'd never been hit like that before.
She was scared, and it was literally only a matter of time. So I weren't surprised. Caught her on that chin, and she went down.
She tumbled.
I'm scared. I'm scared just from watching her. And
the way she knocked her out. That's a Mike Tyson-esque knockout.
Yeah. No, but look at her stature.
Yeah, well, you looked at
she's
them.
Short.
They looked in 2 different weight divisions.
Yeah, no doubt.
And she's cutting a lot of weight because she used to fight 135.
Yeah.
So she's come all the way down to 115.
She was a monster, man.
But that makes it even more interesting. She's done that because effectively her next fight will be against Doug Rose.
I think so. Yeah.
Now, let's say hypothetically she beats Doug Rose, and whoever wins at 120. Well, let's say Valentina Shevchenko will win at 125.
Yeah.
That's a female super fight.
It's a lovely fight. I know. Last time I said that I'm going for Thug, and I love my Thug. I can't go against my Thug. But after seeing I don't know. I don't know because she came out. She's scary. She's scary. I was impressed, man.
Yeah, same.
I was impressed. Although I called it, I just didn't expect that much of her.
Me neither. I didn't expect that.
So credit where credit's due, man. Yeah, and I think she's definitely going to get fucked next.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Which will be a brilliant fight.
Yeah.
I really look forward to that. Yeah. They're touting that for Brazil at the end of the year, aren't they?
Sounds good to me. Sounds good. I don't know if Thug will want to go to Brazil, though.
Maybe not, but will she have a choice?
There you go.
Will she have a choice? So that was the co-main event, and that led us nicely into the big
one. Chosen one.
I was split on this one. I mean, I called Till to win. I love Till. He's a Liverpool guy. I'm a Liverpool supporter, but I also love Woodley as well. And I got caught into the hype. And
it's understandable, man. It's understandable. First thing first. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
He'll be champion at some
stage. He'll come back.
Not worried about it. Probably not at welterweight though. Probably at middle because even at that weight cut, even when you saw him in the weigh-ins, he looked so gaunt. It was a hard weight cut.
Yeah, he looked drained.
But the chosen one, man, total domination.
Well,
total domination.
It's called mixed martial arts for a reason. He dominated him standing up. Mm-hmm. He dominated him on the ground.
Saying that, he struggled to get him down though. Till, credit where credit goes to Till, he struggled to get him down.
He did. And I mean, Till was very smart because whenever Tyrone went in for the takedown, Till would back himself up to the cage to take away that leverage.
So. Yeah.
But Till, we talk about Dana White and his attitude towards Tyrone. He can't
I didn't even want to talk about that because he didn't even stay around.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And
ridiculous.
He moaned at Tyrone and Maya for the last fight, not throwing enough punches.
Yeah.
Till only connected with 2 punches in this fight.
2.
And he's a great striker, but he couldn't figure Tyrone out.
Tyrone he caught him, and you know what? He's a very, very smart fighter. Because obviously he's doing the ground and pound. And when he realised, and credit once again to Till,
he weren't going to get knocked out.
He weren't going nowhere. Down. But Tyrone realised that, you know what, I'm going to punch myself out. Slowed down.
Slowed right down.
He's a smart fighter. Then obviously he did what he did. Went for the daft choke, man. I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming.
But as soon as I saw the arm start to slip under the net, I said, yep, he's going for a daft. But at the same time, it just showed the flaws in Till's game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's got no ground game.
Not at all.
Even when Tyrone was ground and pound, there was no chance of him trying to sort of pull him into a full guard or half guard.
No, it was just raw grit, determination, just to try and get out. That's the only thing that took him through. No skill in it.
No skill, technique. And it makes you think, has he been training on his jiu-jitsu? And before the fight, he said that he really wants to put an emphasis on his jiu-jitsu after this fight. He should have maybe done that before.
Yeah.
His wrestling and his takedown defense seems pretty good, but if you can't defend off your back, You've got no chance
and
being a champion.
he took some big shots.
Big shots.
You know, he took them well though.
He did.
He took them very, very well.
lesser welterweights would have been put away by Tyron.
Long time.
So,
yeah. But
all credit to
chosen one still, and he got his black belt in jiu-jitsu.
That was a beautiful moment.
Lovely.
That was a beautiful
and he
moment.
said that actually meant more to him than actually winning the fight, because he'd been after that for a long time.
That was a beautiful moment. And that was, you even saw him break down in the cage. He's releasing his new song this week with Wiz Khalifa.
No, I'm not too sure about that still. You know?
Yeah, I don't know about Tyron rapping, but I'm not gonna argue.
No,
with
but
him.
saying that though, he was on the Breakfast Club and he did a freestyle.
Yeah, it weren't great though.
Hey, listen, better than what we can do. So I ain't
true.
even gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I can't rap. And Tyron, if you're watching this by any strange reason, I'm not cussing you. Like, we're cool.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah. I don't want any drama with you, Tyron. But yeah, he just came through, and you look at he said before the fight his hardest fights are behind him.
Yeah.
You can't necessarily disagree.
You can't disagree. I mean, looking at the roster at the moment, honestly, I can't see anybody that I think would beat Tyron at this moment in time.
Usman's the only one, in my opinion, who has a chance.
He's got a chance only if it goes to the floor. Even then, you're touch and go.
He's still a world class. Tyron's a world
wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
And jiu-jitsu. He's got that. So I can't see.
And the knockout power.
What do you think about him and GSP?
GSP's not going to take the fight.
GSP wouldn't take the fight, but hypothetically, say he took the fight, do you think GSP would have a chance of beating Tyron? I think he's the only one that possibly still could.
He is the only one that has a chance. I still don't see it happening though.
I don't know.
George's stand-up is very basic. From George, you're going to get straight jabs.
Yeah.
Now and again, you'll get a right cross, but you'll get a jab. You get a Superman jab.
Yeah.
The moment you dart in on Tyron's going to hit you with that right hand.
I get you. And the thing is with George, you always know what's coming, no doubt. But nobody's been able to beat that, even though they know what's coming. And he's got good ground as well.
Can he take Tyron down and control him, though? Because he couldn't do it with Johnny Hendricks.
He couldn't do it with Johnny Hendricks, that's right.
And Tyron's stronger and more athletic and a better wrestler than Johnny Hendricks.
I don't know. I'd have to flip a coin on that one. I really don't know. If anybody's got a chance, it would be GSP.
Yeah, of course.
I would probably go with Tyron, but I don't think we're going to see that fight anyway.
It's a shame, though.
GSP doesn't want it.
Nah, it's too much of a risk and too much of a low reward for him.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know he wants the winner of Conor and Khabib.
Yeah, he wants Khabib, really. He wants to test himself.
Yeah. And, I mean, good luck to him if that's what the UFC are going to do. But in an ideal world, it would be GSP and Tyron for me.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyron's talking about going up to 185 to fight
Robert Whittaker. That would be a nice fight. I think I'd even call Whittaker, you know. I think, but saying that though, forget
in the Romero
Tyron,
fight.
Yeah,
Romero and Tyron are very similar in their
striking.
They
are extremely the same.
And Tyron's got a better gas tank than Romero. What about Romero and Woodley?
No, that would be an exciting fight.
Someone's going to sleep.
A crazy fight, yeah.
Someone's going to sleep.
That would be a crazy
Same
fight.
height.
You know what?
Same everything.
You know, I don't even know if their two physics could even fit in that octagon.
It'd be crazy.
They are ridiculous.
Oh, that would be a fight. We're dreaming, guys. What can I say?
The card,
top to bottom. Even the prelims are just brilliant.
Beautiful card.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no doubt.
UFC, well done. And I mean, it only seems like it's getting better. UFC 229 soon.
Coming up, man.
Conor
Khabib. Talk about that soon. Definitely. And I'm going back and forth on that every day at the moment.
I have no idea
back
myself.
Back and forth on that every day at the moment.
I have no idea.
When time comes closer to that, we'll know.
And then we've got 230 after that, which is probably the most stacked card in UFC history.
Looking beautiful.
So let's hope none of the fighters pull out or get injured, and we get a nice main event for 230. But guys, UFC 228 is done and dusted. Kalvin got all the predictions right. What did you think of the card? Who did you think were the biggest winners, the biggest losers on the night? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks very much for tuning in to the Sanderson Show. We'll see you next time.